You're free to stay if you want to.
Oh no, I'm leaving. I'm trying to. I don't know how to work this. I'm leaving.
You've been to court though. You've been to court, so you know how it works.
I've never been on this. What are you talking about? I've never ever had it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sitting here telling you I've never got these. I don't know what to.
These tickets were made. The allegations were made on 9/8/2023 at 10 a.m. in the city of Detroit at 20083 Graydale Avenue. That's a dog restraint, failure to vaccinate, and no dog license. You also have a failure to yield right away. You owe $210 on a civil infraction. Riding a moped on the sidewalk, $168. Defective brakes, $294. You also have an improper display of plate, $180. We're not even discussing these tickets because these tickets are long been in default. I'm just giving you what's all on your record. You have an expired plate, $228. A no proof of insurance of $288. That $288 is blocking him from getting a driver's license.
I never, that's what I'm saying. I have been getting things from IRS saying that some people have been using my identity, but I don't drive, sir. But we'll take care of it after this. But I drive. All of these came from one thing that
if you could just stop talking.
You were letting me talk. I've
already heard you. See, you got to understand how this works, Mr. Lee. It's a process and a procedure. Now, yes. What I told you was the allegations that were made against you, okay? And I ran those down for you. You didn't let me finish the other stuff, but I'm not going to go there anymore. I'm done with that. Now, you indicated to me that there's a potential that you didn't do this stuff, that you had somebody using your name and you have IRS paperwork and stuff like that. Well, what that's called your defense. So what we have to do is we have to give the officer an opportunity to come in here and tell his side, and then you come in here and tell your side. And now is not the time to do that. But based on what you just told me, I can set you a trial date. I can also get you an appointed attorney if you need to. What would you like to do?
I would like an appointed attorney because this is the first time I knew of these things. That's all I'm saying. So that was I had a clean record. I was just expunged. I had a clean record.
He just keeps on talking. You just keep on talking. You got diarrhea of the mouth.
You just asked me, sir. You just asked me. I didn't
ask you. All I asked you is, what do you want to do? Do you want a trial date? You go into all this about, I got my record expunged. So all of this, we're not even there. We're not even talking about that.
I'm surprised of all of these things you're reading off. That's all I'm saying. I'll tell you this. Sometimes people do get tickets in other people's names and do that. Sometimes that does happen. A lot of times is that person's tickets, they forgot about them. I don't know what the case is in your case, Mr. Lee. I just don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't make the allegation. All right. I'm just here to give you a fair day in court. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need a good phone number from you, please. 8578. What I need you to do, I'm gonna mark the file. I need an appointed attorney. I'm gonna set a pretrial date of January 31st, 2025 at 8:30. I'm also gonna keep it on trial on February 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. You need to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by January 31st, we're going to appoint one to you on the spot. We'll get one in here right on that day. If you don't have an attorney, so we can keep this thing moving. And you can put up whatever kind of defense you and your attorney come up with, all right? And I'm here to listen to it, all right?
That's January 31st at what time?
At 9 a.m. January 31st at 30. And then the February 28th at 9 a.m. Do you have any further questions, sir?
I'm scared to ask anything. You seem to get mad.
Why are you scared to ask? You can ask. You just don't have to go into all of your defenses and I didn't do it and I don't need to hear all that.
This is what I'm saying is that I've never heard of any. I've never gotten a ticket or nobody's ever told me I had anything. Even when they took me to jail, they never said I had any case. They told me I had one thing out of Oak Park. They said I need to go take care of it. But the rest of my record was clean. That's why I'm so surprised. But now that you're saying it's not, I do understand I got to do other things. But I'm just saying I've never gotten any papers, anything from courts, anything from anybody. This is the first time I'm hearing all of these cases. And all my dogs are vaccines and everything. So I have that paperwork. I don't understand how that could even come up. But okay, but I'm ready now. I'll see you on the 31st, and I'm surprised. I'm totally surprised. From one laundering thing that they sent me, they saying show cause, and I was in jail. And so I'm showing here today to show cause, and then you just read off like 15 different things. And I'm like, wait a minute, where did all of this come from? So that's all it was. I'm just surprised. I have a clean record. I don't understand where it's come from. I'm not a criminal. That's it. I won't say nothing else. I'm just surprised. It's shocking.
You got it off your chest?
It's shocking. I got it, sir. I understand.
All right, so listen, I'm going to definitely remember Mr. Robert Lee because he's so shocked and surprised. We're going to see what happens on the 28th. I'm sure all my YouTube fans are going to be watching that too. We're going to see what happened on the 28th. All right, Mr. Lee.
Which one is the 28th? Which one is that for?
Trial date. That's when we get down to the nitty gritty about whether Mr. Lee was driving them cars up on 7 Mile, all up and down 7 Mile with no license. That's going to produce a court. All right?
All right.
Okay. All right. They come back the 31st first, all right?
Yes.
You're free to stay if you want to.
Oh, no, I'm leaving. I'm trying to, I don't know how to work this. I'm leaving.
You've been to court, though. You've been to court, so you know how it works.
I've never been on this. What are you talking about? I've never, ever had it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sitting here telling you I've never got these. I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll find out. I don't know trying to work it.
All right, Mr. Lee. Have a great day, sir. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Calvin Greer, case number SP 1633-8391, SP